Okay, boys and girls, I want you to go ahead and get out your ET papers for today. So the first one we need is this one. It says Reading Comprehension up above. Let's do that one first. Go ahead and put your name up above. I'm going to write my name. Try to make sure your letters sit on that top line there. That's our toe line. Okay, unless you have a Y or a G, it won't drop down below that. Okay, all right, let's put our finger up above here. We're going to read the directions right underneath. So put your finger on the directions. It says, read the short passage and answer the questions. Okay, so again, what's this called up here? Up here. It looks a little bit different than this part right here. How does it look different? Well, it's up top and the letters are bigger, right? So that tells us that this is the title. This is the title of our poem, okay? Or our passage. Okay, and I want you to touch the title and read it with me. At the vet. Okay, finger on the first word. Let's begin. My pet is at the vet. We rode a jet to the vet. The vet will help my pet. I love my pet. Okay, let's read it one more time. We read it first just to introduce the passage into our brain. We have to, again, read it for that additional fluency and comprehension. Okay, fluency is the more we read it, the better we are at reading it. So again, let's put our finger on the first word of the passage, and the passage is called At the Vet. Let's begin here. Ready? My pet is at the vet. We rode a jet to the vet. The vet will help my pet. I love my pet. Okay, let's see if we can answer these questions. Let's see if we can answer the questions. Number one, fingers on number one. Okay? All right, read it with me. My pet is at the vet. Vet. So we want to write the word vet in. And the letter T is the only one that goes up over that belt line. Okay? Good. Fingers on number two. Okay. We rode a hoo-hoo to the vet. Read it again. It's missing a word. What did we ride? We rode a hoo-hoo to the vet. Remember, the answer is in what we wrote above. What did we ride to the vet? A jet. Good. Let's write the word jet. There we go. Good. And fingers on number three. Okay. The hoo-hoo will help my pet. The hoo-hoo will help my pet. Who will help my pet? The vet. Good. And before we're done, I want you to go back in this passage and I want you to read it on your own, and I want you to circle all of the et words. Okay? Can you go and circle all of the et words? Make sure that you're getting every single one. Look at every sentence as you read it. And you do that on your own. And you can pause the video. Okay. When you're done, pause the video so you can finish. And when you're done, I want you to get this paper out. Can you get this paper out? Good. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We've never done anything like this before. And so before we do, I want to talk about our et words. Our et words. Okay. Now, whatever letter I put here is going to be my beginning sound. As long as I know this says et, I just have to make a sound for this letter and I blend it with et. So we just read about our pet. So I'm going to write the letter P. Okay. It looks a little bit smaller, but that's okay. So I want to say p, et, p, et. So I have a dot right here. That tells me that's one sound. And then a dot underneath the et tells me that's my second sound, okay? I'm not breaking apart that E and T. I just want to say it as one sound, and the sound is et. So p, et. Good. Now we're going to try it. I'll give you one more example, and then really what you're going to do is you're going to do that for me on your paper. So again, thinking about what we just read, and we read about the pet going to the vet. Okay? So again, I say it as one sound, v. Remember that, v, et, v, et, vet. Good. Okay, all we're doing, look, these two letters, did they change? No, not at all. All I did was change that beginning sound, okay? So I want you to listen, and we're going to have our et words out. And I want you to get this paper and put your name on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you your very first spelling test. This is first grade stuff, boys and girls. This is first grade stuff. So I want you to use what you know about et words, and I want you to put them together so that you can spell them, okay? So that you can spell them. And I'm going to get, ooh, get is an et word, isn't it? I'm going to have the words available. Are you ready? So pause the video if you need to. Put your finger on number 1. If you want to hold your pencil in the air, then I know you're ready. Okay. So for number 1, I'm going to say the word, and I want you to try to write the word as you hear it. Remember, these are all et words, okay? So the first word is jet. On number 1, I want you to write the word jet. Can you do that? Jet. Jet. Okay. On number 2, and I've shown you here, we're going to do this as a practice together. And then for our family words going on, we're going to start doing it, okay? Number 2, listen, wet, wet. Think, what's that beginning sound? Wah, wah, wah. Put it together with our word family. And you have the word wet, wet. Good. Okay, number 3. Are you ready? Okay. Listen. Pet. Pet. ahead, when you hear those sounds, write the word pet. And number 4, finger on number 4 when you're ready. I'm just going to keep going. I feel like you've got this. Okay? Number 4, get. Get. Get ready for number 4. Get. How do you hear that? G, et. G, et. Good. Okay, number 5. Finger on number 5. Ready? Net. Net. Do you hear that beginning sound? Good. Okay, last one, boys and girls. Ready? Vet. 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 Good. How did you do? Does yours look like mine? Look, they all have that et sound at the end. They have those et sounds and letters. All we had to do was hear that beginning sound. Good. Did you get them all right? If you did, I want you to give yourself a big fat star for doing a job well done. All right, good job, boys and girls.